Hello everyone, I'm here today to show you around the Scratch website and show you how it works. At the moment I'm just on the Scratch homepage. I've got a teacher account. You can see I'm signed in up the top right hand corner. Some options that I have, I can click on my username and go to my stuff so that I can see the projects I have made. If I click on my classes, I can see all of the classes that I manage. I can also press this little file icon here that can quickly take me to all of the projects that I have created. If I search along the top, I can search for particular games or projects that can come up that I might like to play or code. Explore shows me some featured games, and then I can press create to take me to a new project. So having a look around the Scratch game here, at the top I have got where I can name my project. So I'm just going to call this one test. You can see that I'm signed in, so that means my game will save automatically as I am coding. On the left hand side I have got all of my code blocks. I've got costumes and sounds. In the middle area I have my script area where I can drag all of my scripts, which are the programs that I'm going to run. This is my stage area where I can see my scripts being acted out by my sprites, my characters, and my sprites that I have in my script are down here, and my backdrops. So we're going to go through and have a bit of a closer look at everything. So here are all of my code blocks. So here I've got motion, which obviously makes my character move. Looks will change what it looks like, and sounds. So those three blocks together control my objects or my characters and what they can do. I've then got events and sensing, and these make specific things happen. And then I have got variables and operators, and these ones manage and store information. So I can create something such as score in variables, and I can change that, make it go up and down. I've also got control, which directs the program. So this is where I've got my repeat, my if-then blocks. I can create clones and I can stop all my code if need be. And lucky last, I have got my blocks where I can create my own blocks and custom blocks, and I can have it do certain things. There is also an extensions down the bottom if I wanted to add some extras, but we don't need that for today. Now, when I would like to code, I need to click and drag my code over into my script area. So if I head to events, I might get my green flag block. I might go to looks and say hello for 2 seconds, and I might make it take 10 steps. So if I want to run this code, I can press this flag here, or I can come up and run this flag. Now, if I have more than one sprite, I need to make sure that I press this flag, and it will run all the green flags in all of the characters. Otherwise, this will just run for this character. Okay, so you can see that has gone ahead and done that. Now, if I have code that I would like to keep or save or use again, I can drag it down to my backpack here. So if I click backpack, it will open up and show me code that I want to save or reuse. So if I click my top block and drag it down and let go, you can see that I have added my blocks down here, so I can go into another project and drag it out of my backpack, and I can reuse it again if I wish. Big time saver when I'm doing coding lots of big projects. So having a look now down at our sprites. So at the moment, anytime you make a new project, it comes with the cat by default, but I can delete it if I press that cross, and I can come in and pick some different ones. So I can choose a sprite from the sprite library, and you can see some of them have different costumes, so that's why they look like they're moving. Bananas obviously has only one costume, and some of these other ones have multiple costumes here. If I want to add a sprite, I can just click on it and it will get added to my project. I can also choose to paint a sprite, so I can come in and I can use these tools to draw one. I could add text if I wanted to. Or I could even upload one that I've downloaded from Google. Now, it's important that if you do this, I'm just doing a Google image search for a gingerbread man. You want to make sure that it has a transparent background. So I've just put transparent in search. If you go to Tools, Color, you can also search transparent and it will bring up some options for you. So I know that normally clip art ones are usually transparent. I click on it and I can see the grey and white boxes. Now this should be transparent. I will have to double check because sometimes images that come up under transparent are just screenshots of this, so they actually aren't. So let's save it. And I can head back to my game, upload, and I can find my gingerbread man. Okay, and you can see that I don't have a big white border around the outside, so it's really great if I needed to. If I wanted to see my nice background and things like that. Now, it's important to know that if you're going to add code, you need to make sure that you've clicked on your character, because at the moment, I've got code on my cat, but if I wanted to add code to my gingerbread man, I need to make sure I've actually clicked on him and I'm not accidentally on one of the other sprites, or if I'm accidentally on my backdrop. Now, up here in my sound library, sounds, I can choose to add sounds from my library. So choose sound. I've got some options. I can go and have a look at the categories along the top to help me if I would like to. If I click it, I can add it into my project. I can also edit it as well. So if I click on it, I can select sections, I can delete it, trim it, and I can edit it a little bit as well. I can also choose to record myself using the microphone inside the laptop or Chromebook, and I can upload sounds that I might have as a file on my device as well. Now, to do the backdrop, okay, I'm just going to delete some of these characters so I have a little bit more space. I can come down here and I can choose to add a backdrop from the library. So I can come in and click some of these. Again, there are some options along the top that I can pick from, and I can search. So if I like space, it brings up some options that have a nice space background. And you can see now here with my image now that it has a transparent background, I don't have a big white splotchy bit at the background. I can also paint one, or I can again upload one. So if I download an image from Google, I can make that my background in my game. I can, if I click on my backdrops and then come up to backdrops at the top, you can see I've got all my backdrops listed. So that way, if I want to switch backdrops throughout my game, I'm able to do that. So if I just head back to my game, click on my sprite, this is a little bit about how the Sprite website works. So check out my next tutorials for how we can actually code a game together. Thank you.